So first of all, in SAP already we had discussed about the so how that we are segregating like first organizational structure. Okay, based upon the organizational structure, we'll create the master data. So based upon the master data, we'll post the transaction data. Then finally reports. Finally reports. For example, till now we have completed the organizational data. Organizational data. So using the organizational data, we are creating the master data. Using the organizational data, we are creating the master data. For example, organizational data means already we have created the company code, business area, then functional area, then consolidation business area, chart of accounts. Okay, these are all the parameters we already created there as a organizational data. Now using this organizational data, we'll create the master data. So master data in the sense like profit center creation, already we created the profit. We already completed the how to create the profit center. We already completed that class previously. Okay, so now today we are discussing about the GL master data. So how we are going to create the GL master data. So GL master data means, for example, whenever you are creating the any GL account, for example, if you are creating the GL account related to salary account, so which are the parameters is required, which fields, which checkbox is required. Okay, we will create the master data. Okay, so first I will open the in SAP master data screens. So in how many levels we can create the master data? For example, GL master data, we can create the at the 3 levels. Okay, you can create the chart of account level, and also you can create the company code level, and also you can create the centrally. So chart of account levels means, for example, you will get the fee fields only, it will appear. Like there are tabs, there are we have different like create bank interest tab, then control data. Okay, these are the create bank interest tab and control data. It will appear only at the time of like company code level. Okay, time dependent tab, it will appear only at the time of chart of account level only. So these all the tabs will appear at the time of centrally master data creation, but most of the times we will use the FS00 to create the master data. So we'll see in SAP how it will be. For example, go to FS00, enter. It is very important. In every interview, people will ask, the interviewer will ask the more questions on master data creation. Okay, so every field has one important like one important functionality, every field. So we should know about the each and every field in a GL master data. As a consultant, we should know every field, about the every field. Like we have all the tabs like a type description tab, then control data tab, and create bank interest tab. These are all the tabs we have while creating the master data. Okay, but whenever you are creating the master data at the chart of account level, only you will get the type description. Okay, type description only you will get. Whenever, for example, I will show /n fsp0. So this is the chart of account level, edit GL chart of account data, type description, keyword translation, and information tabs only you will get. You can see here. If you go to FS00 or FS0, like company code level, /n FSS0, enter. This is the master data you can create at company code level also. But here you can see the tabs like control data tab and create bank interest tab. Okay, control data tab and create bank interest tab. If you go to FS00, here we can see the tabs like a type description tab, control tab, create bank interest tab. All the tabs you can see here. So that is why in real time, okay, in business real time environment, okay, in working environment, always preferable only FS00 to create the GL master data. To create the GL master data, always preferable FS00. Even me also, we are using only FS00. But for learning purpose, okay, for training purpose, we should know about the all the T codes at what level, how many levels we can create the master data, like chart of account level, company code level, and centrally. Chart of account level means only you will get the, you can see two fields like tab description tab, type description tab, and like keyword translation information tabs only. At the time of company code level, you can see the control data tab, create bank interest tab. At the time of centrally means you will get all the tabs. So always preferable only FS00 to create the master data. So now one GL account will create the at the time of chart of account level. Okay, for example, the GL account, you can take 1 lakh. Our company is the TA01. Create. So here we should learn each and every field. We should know about the each and every field about as a we are a consultant, right? We should know about the each and every field. So now we are creating the master data. Okay, GL master data. Okay, account groups. Uh, Manoj, where we created these account groups. So that is why already I explained you this whatever we created previously, that will use in future level, that we will use in the future level. So yeah, till now all the functionalities we created, okay, all the configuration steps whichever we created, that configuration steps will here we should know about the everything. Okay, now first of all, we are discussing about the control in chart of accounts. And first one is the account group. So account groups where we created, can you please tell me where we created account group? Okay, see now I am creating the 1 lakh. 1 lakh series means, okay, that is a share capital. Account group is the share capital. Where we created this account groups in OBD4. After creating the chart of accounts, we created the account groups OBD4, right? In OBD4, what we created the from number range and to number range. Like we classified the like jail accounts like assets and liabilities and incomes and expenses. Okay. So now 1 lakh series, it is related to balance sheet account. It is means assets, share capital, share capital. So here equity share capital account. This master data name is equity So here we have a P&L statement account and a balance sheet account. Okay. This if you are creating relevant to GL account related to P&L account, you should select the P&L statement account. If you are creating the related to balance sheet account, you have to select the balance sheet account here. Okay. Then here one field is appearing here, functional area. Functional area is nothing but already we have created the functional areas like admin department and HR department, okay, finance department, marketing department, sales department. We have already created the functional areas. So departmental wise also we can track the expenditure and income through functional area. So we already activated the cost of sales accounting in our configuration level in previous steps. So that is why here functional area is appearing. If you don't want to appear here functional area, already we have a configuration step, cost of sales accounting. We can deactivate the functional area. It will not appear in the here master data. So there we already activated functional area cost of sales account. That is why functional area appearing here. Okay. Then go to short text and long text. It is a master data description. So you can give the our master data text. Now this GL account, it is related to equity share capital account. So that is why we are maintaining the equity share capital account in text. Okay. So next, in control data, under control data tab, there are a few checkboxes are there. Okay. First, account currency INR. So this account currency INR, automatically it will copy from the our company code level. Okay, we already maintain while creating the company code, we already maintain the currency. So the same currency automatically it will copy from company code data. So appearing in the INR. So our company code is the INR TI01. We already maintained INR currency for our company code. The same thing it will copy here. Then same thing, if you whenever you are posting the, if you select the only balances in local currency, whenever you are posting the uh, transaction different currencies also, if you post if you are posting USD, if you are posting supposed to SGD, even though the like the transaction will update in our NR level also. So that is why only balances in local currency we have to select. Then we have a tax category field. Here tax category field means the GL account related to, if, for example, if we are creating the GL accounts related to tax relevant GL accounts. So there are tax like two types we have. One is the input tax and the second one is the output tax. So input tax means always we'll use in at the time of vendor level. Output tax will use at the time of customer level. So whenever you are creating tax related master data, GL account, okay, GL master data, you have to select which is related to the GL account. For example, this GL account relevant to customer account, customer related output tax related things, then you have to select the output tax account. If it is related to vendor related thing, you have to select the input tax account. So it will applicable for all the means. Then you have to select the all tax allow tax types allowed star. Okay, you can select it here. So as of now, this GL account is not relevant to tax GL account. So that is why we are not selecting. I will show while creating the tax GL account how to select this field. Okay. Next, posting without tax allowed, we have a checkbox. If you click here, then if you select this checkbox, this GL account should be, you have to select the tax code only. Without the tax code selection, this it will not allow to post the any transaction, this GL account. So this GL account is not relevant to the posting without tax allowed. So that is why we are not selecting anything here. Every field is very important. As a consultant, we should know about every field, because while using the user level, they will get more issues on master data sometimes. So that is why, while we have to explain them, so importance of this field. So that is why, as a consultant, we should know about the each and every field. So that is why I'm explaining each and every field. Okay. Next, reconciliation account type. For example, we have a assets under vendors and customer and contract accounts receivable. So for example, this is related to assets. Okay, asset related reconciliation account. I will explain you in future. Okay. Next, what is the reconciliation account? What is the importance of reconciliation account? I will explain. Okay. Then same thing, assets reconciliation account, customer relation reconciliation account, and vendor reconciliation. It is not relevant to contract accounts receivable. It is not relevant for us. It is relevant to FICA, contract accounting. Next, here open item management is there. So open item management means, for example, all the balance sheet items, balance sheet items will select the open item management. Okay. So whenever you are selecting open item management, that GL account should be, we need to clear. Next, line item display, we have to select the line item display. So line item display means, for example, in our ledgers, so many columns are there. Means like whenever we are posting that, posting transactions, so many line items are there. So if you want to display the line item wise, you can sort out the data through, if you selecting the line item display. Sort key means based upon the which number, document number, posting date, document date, on which basis you have to sort out your data, you have to select the sort key. So as of now, I'm selecting the posting date 001. Then create bank interest tab. Here field status group is there. This field status group already we have created at the time of global parameters. We already created the field status variant. Okay, field status variant. Under that, we have a field status groups. Under that, we have a field status subgroups. So now we have to select the field status group here, G001. Then save it. Data saved. This GL account you can adapt for the all the company codes which already we have created. TA01 already we created the GL account. Now TA02, just to create with the template tab means data from one company code to another company code. You have to enter your GL account number 1 lakh. Then TI01, enter. The data will copy from the same thing. Just to check and save. Next, you have to, same thing, you have to copy to TS01 also. Press enter. Then save it. The same thing for T01 also. Save. Okay. Like this, we have to create the GL master data. One more GL account will create as per our requirement to post the transaction FS00 1,10,000 TI01 create. This is the reserves and surplus account group. The GL account is retained earnings account, reserves and surplus. This reserves and surplus, it will be a balance sheet account. Okay, retained earnings account. Retained earnings account, it is assets and liabilities, Manoj.
Anna,
Retained earnings account, it is assets and liabilities. Reserves and
liabilities.
surplus to retained earnings account, it is a balance sheet account, right? Assets or liabilities, that is what I am asking. That's it.
Liabilities, no?
Reserves and surplus, right? Assets, right? Earnings. Line item display
Assets.
001. Create bank interest tab. We have to select the G001. Post automatically only. Save it. The same GL account we have to adapt for remaining company codes also. TI02 1,10,000. TI01. Enter. Save it. TS01. TU01. So till now we have created the two GL accounts, two GL account master data. One is the equity share capital account and the second one is the reserves and surplus. It is two related to balance sheet accounts only. So next GL account 2,40,000. TI01. Create the GL account. Cash and bank. Cash and bank assets or liabilities. Cash account. Cash and bank assets or liabilities, Manoj. Basket cash and bank assets and liabilities.
Assets.
So bank cash and bank means assets, right? So that is why we selected the balance sheet account, cash account. Assets are always two series. One series always liabilities, right? Control data.
Incomes అన్ని assets కదా.
ఇక్కడ G005 bank accounts you have to select. Then relevant to cash flow, cash and bank, right? Relevant to cash flow checkbox we have to select. So total 3 GL accounts we created. This GL account also you have to copy to remaining company codes like TI02 2,40,000. TI01. TS01. Enter. TU01. Master data always a user activity. That is not a consultant activity. That is a user activity. But whenever they are getting any doubts or they are getting any errors while creating the master data, as a consultant, we should suggest them. Okay, if they're getting any errors or queries, as a consultant, we should guide them while creating the master data as a consultant. So till now we have created the 3 GL accounts. Now we are creating the one more GL account, that is the 4,30,000. TA01. This is the expenses GL accounts, administrative expenses. All expenses GL accounts, it will start with 4 series. So that is why 4,30,000 we are giving. Now we are selected the P&L account, profit and loss account. Then admin FADM means TADM. Otherwise, you can select from drop down also. TADM, admin department. Here, salary account. Wherever you go, US, UK, okay. Wherever you go, Gulf, wherever you go, salary account always will be expenses only, right? It will not change. Salary account always administrative expenses only. So that is the expense GL account. Then control data, only balances in local currency. You have to select line item display. Line item display and start key always you should maintain. It is a mandatory. Otherwise, if you are not selecting line item display, it will not you will not get the reports at the time of reports level. So that is why you have to select the line item display. Sort key also, if you want to filter the data, there are more transactions. Okay, if you want to filter out, if you have to sort out the data, you have to select the sort key. Posting date 001. Create bank interest tab G004. Cost accounts means expense GL accounts. So save it. The same thing we have to extend for other company codes also, which we already created. TA02 template. $4,30,000. Enter. Save it. TS01. Save it. TU01. Save it. So we have created the 4 GL accounts. Last one 3,20,000. So TA01. Create other income. Account group is other income. Incomes and expenses always P&L account. Assets and liabilities always balance sheet account, right? So now we are selecting the P&L account. Functional area, you can give the finance department, T5. Rent received account. Rent receivable always income only, right? Rent received. So income means that is why other income is selected, P&L account is selected here. Control data, only balances in local currency, line item display, Then sort key 001. Field status group, we have to select the G029. G0 to revenue accounts. Save it. Same thing we have to extend for another company codes TI02. Three lakh 20,000. Enter. Control S. TS01. Enter. TU01. Enter. So we have created the 5 GL accounts. So how to check how many GL accounts we already created? You can go to table level also, you can select. We have a table level also. So whenever you are creating the data, it will store in the table level in SAP. Okay. For example, SC16N, you can go SC16N. So master data, GL master data tables, we have SKA1 and SKB1. So SKA1 always will be, you can display chart of account level, SKA1, like enter. Chart of account is the operation chart of account, right? TOCA. Just execute it. See our chart of account TOCA, our GL accounts, the 1 lakh GL account, 1,10,000, 1,79,000 automatic clearing, zero balance clearing account, 2,40,000 cash account, 3,20,000 rent received account, 4,30,000 cash salary account. These are the GL accounts which we have created. Okay. Like this, we have to check the table level data also. Functional area. This information only chart of account information only. We have one more table, SKB1 table. SKB1. Press enter. Give the company code is the TI01. Execute. See here, GL account. Created date when you created the master data. Today's date 16/7, right? So it is today's date. It is appearing. Created by means here SAP user, but in real time, whoever created that user ID will appear here. So field status group, everything will appear there. Currency, okay, auto postings, line item display. So wherever you are selecting checkbox, it will become like a into mark. Sort key. So like this, you have to check the table level data. Okay, clear? Any doubts? Nagarjun, Manoj, in master data, any doubts? Okay.